Why, hello. We're going to put on some makeup today. Something that I don't do a lot. But we're going to do it today because I'm feeling like got some new makeup. Let's put some on. So I put on some cat ears to make me feel I was in full get ready with me mode. And let's put on some makeup. Okay, so I like to do my eyes first. And so we're going to put on some MAC paint pot and laying low. That's what I've been using to prime my eyes. And just to like, do a little bit of color cancellation because my eyelids can be a little dark. So this just evens out the color. And I like laying low because it works real well on my skin. Now I'm actually going to get rid of this, even though I have a lot. But it's really old and I just bought a new one. So I'm just going to start using that and toss this one because I've had this thing for years. It would have been gone if I had been wearing my makeup like I used to, but I haven't. And I'm, trying to get back in the swing of things. So I have this new palette. I'm gonna try it's gonna be kind of like new stuff I'm using. But I got this palette from Morphe and it's called Forbidden Honey, right? I'm glad I got it because I think they got rid of it because I can't find it anywhere. I cannot find this palette anywhere. And I thought it's kind of pinky, and I like a little pink. So it's like, it was right up my alley. Now, let's get out some brushes and we're going to talk while I get ready. And I'll decide of how much I need to edit because this will probably take a minute. Because I ain't worn makeup like for real in quite some time. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think I'm going to start out with a little bit of this right here. And I have not swatched these. I haven't done anything. So we're going to just see how they work. So this is called Sweet Thing. We're going to put this in the crease. I don't think I need that big of a brush. Going to use my Referral 15. Got a little, not trying to do too much. Let me get my mirror closer. Okay, mirror's close enough. Let me get to going now. Let's get some stuff going. I do my eyes first because I don't think I'm that great with eyes. So in case I make a mistake, I can get rid of it. So we're just doing a little something in here. Just a little. I like this one because it looks like it could be cute every day. So anyway, let's go ahead and have a little conversation. Woo-hoo. See, this is always what happens. For some reason, I'm always heavier handed on my left hand side than on my right hand side. Then I have to, compensate and fix things because it's like it's stuck. I don't know if the laying low, what the paint pot had was a little thick right there. Because my right side is always so nice. And but this right here is always a problem. I got something going on inside my eye, y'all. I really do. And it affects how my makeup comes on. But I should have set this with some powder because it feels like the laying low is sticking. I don't know what's going on, but we'll keep going. We're going to make it work because I'm in Tim Gunn mode. Make it work, baby. Make it work. Make it work. Because the reason why I'm looking at that is like it is not diffusing, but I got something for it. Okay, so we're going to fix this. Put that right there. Let's grab another brush. We're going to fix that right now. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is a Wayne Goss 17. And we're going to go a little bit lighter. We're going to use this nectar right here and fix that. So anyway, interestingly enough, have been watching some of my old content. When I'm bored, and I felt like I should like review it, cause see what I was saying years ago on this channel, right? About fragrances and things. And what was interesting was a lot of the fragrances that I talked about, I really still do like a lot. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But what it also showed me was that I don't always talk about a lot of the fragrances that I own. I do talk about some of the same things over and over again. That's what I did notice. I was like, okay, this is cute, but you still talking about the same things over and over again. And that's what I did notice, is that I do have a lot of things that, which says I love these fragrances, but it also says that I don't go into the depth and breadth of what I own. So that's making me say, okay, you really need to go within these shelves and really look at stuff. Really, really look at stuff. So I'm going to work on doing that a little more, being more in depth. When I'm talking about things, just really going inside. Man, I got a lot of expensive brushes. I forgot I got these Lena Chews. I want some more Sonia G's finally. I think I'm gonna finally go ahead and okay, I'm sorry. I got caught up in my brushes. See, this is why I'm gonna have to edit. Okay. So yeah, what it said to me is I'm gonna use this Dark Paradise just to deepen the crease just a little bit and in the outer corner. So yeah, what it said to me though is that I don't, yes, I like these things, but I've been repetitive with them and not really shown more things from my collection that I could have talked about. It was very interesting to notice that. I challenge you to notice that in your collection, if you have a large collection. I mean, because we know we all got our stuff that we love. But it's like, are we, and if we're talking about how we're, kind of bored, is it because we're bored because we're really not utilizing all these wonderful fragrances that we've bought? Because I think there's a combination of we're bored because we have tried so many things, things like that, but also that we just really, where will we like, and we like everything that we have, but we don't deep dive into the back of our stuff. And so, yeah, I'm going to try to be a little more deep diving into the back of my stuff. What am I doing? The wrong thing. I'm like, what are you doing, Louise? Clearly the wrong thing. I was about to put it in the wrong one. Okay. So yeah, that was a thought that I had. Let me tell me how you think about yours. Okay. So I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna do a little bit, a little zhush, and see how we can make this happen. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so that was a thought that I had as I looked at my collection. I was like, girlfriend, you really are you like these, and that's good to see. There's a lot of things that I really do like and that I really do talk about a lot. But it also said you have things that you have missed out talking about with people. Ooh, ooh. Look at this one. It's called Honey Blossom. Ooh, she cute. Okay, and then I like this one too, Tempting. Okay, so I know I'm gonna do. So I'm about to do this Too Tempting, this pink. Then I'm gonna go over with this Honey Blossoms. We're gonna see how this works out. We're gonna see how this works out. So yeah, But yeah, that's what it made me see that, yes, there are things that I really like, but also there are things that I just talk about all the time without talking about other things that would be really cute to talk about. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. We gonna make it. We gonna see how it works out. Cause right now I look like I got punched in the eye. So I'm gonna figure this out in a minute. Uh, so so I'm gonna try to be more um, thorough, or just pull out things and wear them more, because you get to tend to wear the things that you are into, or you are easy to find, or easy, you don't have to think hard about them. And B, uh just actually doing a little more, you know this is called me being lazy. uh, because, and the reason why I say that is because I should have like clean this all up. Clean this all up, because right now it looks very muddy. But let's take this and do a little bit of shush right here, because I'm looking crazy, y'all. I feel it. I feel like this is, but I'm gonna trust the process, because you can put it all together and then it looks just fine. And so that's what we're going for. Trusting the process, and it's gonna be just fine. I think that's something in life we gotta do sometimes. Sometimes we rush things and don't trust the process, and then don't give it things time. And I've learned that with perfume too. Sometimes we just don't give it time to work for ourselves, work and see that we actually gonna like it. We're so quick to be like, nope, it's not for me. And then are like, and then sometimes we have regrets because we still say, would that have really worked? Would that have been something that I should have been doing? And we didn't trust the process to find out. We didn't trust the process. And so I'm trying to trust the process, because right now it looks terrible. I look like I've been punched in the eye. That's what it looks like. It looks like somebody punched me in the eye, and it is and it's you know bruised up. It started. I got punched in the eye about a week ago, and it's bruised up, but it's coming together. All right, let me put a little something on here. Okay, we're gonna figure this out, y'all. I think I know what I need to do. So we're gonna put this honey blossom on. We're gonna see how this works. It's not doing a damn thing for me, right? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, much better. Much better. Oh boy. Clearly, I might not even put this up, because this looks terrible. Anyway, why am I putting this on at 4 a.m. in the morning? So I could film. Because I'm not going anywhere. It's actually snowing here in Chicago, y'all. It is the first snow of the season. And they talk about it might be kind of bad today. Uh, it probably won't be bad here. It's gonna be bad in Indiana. Indiana gets a lot of what they call lake effect snow. Indiana and Michigan. But okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can make this work. We can make it work, honey. We can make this work. I just need to fix any. just looking like just a straight line across. You know, you want to have some blend. We want a little blend. We don't want it to look like we drew it with a pencil, like with a marker. That's what it's giving right now. But we go, yeah. For some reason, these aren't blending well. And it's gonna piss me off because the reason why I bought these is because I kept hearing people talk about them, and I was like, which is so not me. We know that I am anti what people have to say, but I saw these colors, and I was like, ooh, because I, other than the Jacqueline Hill, I have never bought a Morphe palette. That's the only Morphe palette I ever bought, was the Jacqueline Hill. All the rest of them I ain't mess with. All them big ass palettes, I ain't mess with them things. And I do have some bigger palettes, and I'm really not a big palette person. Not at all. Ooh, but you know what? I got to declutter eyeshadows. So, yeah, because they are just piled up. And some of them are from the days of doing content, you know, and I really probably will never wear them. I will say this enhances my any wrinkles I have on my eyelids, and my eyelids ain't that wrinkled. So I'm saying that for us people, this might not be something we want to use. I'm just saying, because I'm looking at this like, what's going on? All right, so I'm gonna pause it to put on my wing. So my wing isn't winging the way I like it to, but I'm gonna fix it. It's a little thick on this side. It's a little thick. Hold on. All right, let's go ahead and get started on the face. Now, let me say this, which is, what is this? Oh, um, one of the things that I'm gonna say about myself and us as creators, um, I think with the popularity of TikTok and us, and everybody letting TikTok drive the fragrance community, the beauty community, because everybody's like, oh my God, people are getting these huge views and everything on TikTok, and people are popular on TikTok, right? I think what we have now done is created boring station. We're not creative. We are extremely boring now as creators. And I say this about myself too. I'm not saying it about any one person or anything. I am saying we have all become boring. And the reason why I say that is because I'm trying out this Lumi Matte. I'm about to try a bunch of stuff. This is that Maybelline Lumi Matte that all the girls have raved about. Oh my God, it's so great. It's so great. It's the best thing ever. So we're gonna see what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do. This polo, ooh, it's got stuff hanging out. What? Is this a Sigma brush? Maybe it's losing hairs. Like literally, I'm pulling out hairs. And it's not like I've used this thing anytime recent, but yet I could still pull all these damn hairs out. What the? Okay, it is an older brush. It's so. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try this one. Even though I got stuff on it, it's gonna have to work. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because honestly, I have noticed, and this is on me too. It's not like I'm just, coming for folks, that we have become very, very boring and uncreative with our content. I've always said, especially when it came to the smaller creators, we tended to be a little more creative because we couldn't do the basic stuff. Well, now everybody doing the basic stuff. And when I say that, I mean it's like all you see now pretty much our hauls, a few lists, and some favorites. Oh, and then throw in um a tray, a perfume tray. That's what everybody does now. You don't see a lot of other content. You'll see it every once in a while, somebody will do something, but you don't see a lot of different content around fragrance. Primarily you see a lot of hauls. You see a lot of talking about the newest things coming out and rushing to get the newest things so that you can put out your content about it. It has become that's it. And even though I'm not rushing to buy new products, I have fallen in this trap too. Um, I've always been doing a lot of hauls. I've been doing a lot of lists. Um, and the lists are a terrible thing, but they the basic lists, like, oh, fall this, oh, this. But it's nothing that has any creative thought behind it. It's nothing that says, it's the easy stuff that I can put out. I can, do a list. Oh, this Lumi mat is cute. She kind of cute. It's just the easiest things ever. It's not like I have to think it through. It's not like I have to do anything when it comes down to, really like pushing out the content in a way that's, and what I mean by that is just a little more interesting. Like I could do list, but I could do some more interesting lists. But I also think it's because we are driven by the algorithm, and that's what the algorithm push out, and that's what y'all watch. So even though um, I think sometimes when we try to be a little creative, we stop ourselves because we don't get the views. Oh, I am really loving this L'Oreal Skin Ink. I use it as a concealer. I know other people use it as a foundation, but baby, you got to be quick with this stuff. I'm going to see this the right color for now because I might need to get a little bit lighter because I am no longer honey coated Lou. Okay, fix that wing. I am no longer honey coated Lou. That shipped and sale. What's going on? Feels like it's like not here. Okay, there we go. Because it was like, am I getting any out? No. So, learning curve says, yeah, this is a little, yeah, it's kind of dark. Yeah, this I bought for the summertime. But it's such a great concealer, honey. But we're about to put this pink on. It's going to be all good. So what color do I have? I have 27 warm. So I'm going to have to get a new one. But I'm about to use my hourglass too. Because I do like the hourglass. I tried it like once or twice. She's good. She's good. She's good. So let me do a little set underneath the eyes. Grab my powder brush. I'm using the Infallible Blurfection in a pink because I didn't think I was going like a pink under eye, but this is good. It is a very good blurring powder. And then we're going to use the actual Blurfection to set this with my handy, this is a my Refers. Woo! For some reason, I feel like I got light. Did I get lighter, y'all? Am I looking lighter? Or is this actually my color and I'm just acting like it ain't? So yeah, I'm challenging myself to, do some things that are a little more creative and not just following the crowd. And when I say creative, I mean like, don't just throw a name on it and do a basic list, because I have noticed that too. It's like we call ourselves being creative. We basically do the same list, we just throw an extra name on it. I think that I'm going to try to be more, just really talking about the fragrances and thinking about how to talk about them in different ways besides my spicy florals, which don't get me wrong, that's people want to see that. People do want to see that. Where's me some setting spray? Trying this whole set in between and then keep it moving. So we're going to throw a little airbrush flawless setting spray on. To set this a little bit. Then we go on to the next part and then we'll set that. Whew. Let this dry. I need one of those, or at least my fans. Where are my fans at? But anyway, so now we are going to use for cheeks. I have got to use this because it just got here and it's so pretty. We've got to use this. We have got to use this. Is this a bronzer though? Let's take, the little cover. Why can't I get it off though? I was about to say, dang. Okay, there we go. But they did have something with, it's on the back or the front. Where's it at? I just saw the other. Was it on the box? It had the names of the, y'all look, what are you talking about? It had the names of the shades. Oh, no, I'm not. It had the names of the shades. And yeah, I don't know what I did with it. Okay. Ooh, I don't think this is enough. This is glowy. Yeah, this is a highlighter. Okay, so these are highlighters and blushes. So I need a bronzer. Hold on. Y'all, I went to look for some powder bronzer and I went into the depths of my archives. This is Winky Lux Mocha. I don't even think they make this anymore. This is in Mocha. Now, if you've been knowing me for years, baby Lorac. Now, this is Beach Betty. My favorite is Tan Lines. I think and then I found this Maybelline City bronzer. I don't even think Maybelline makes this bronzer anymore. And this is in 300. Oh my goodness, baby. But these would, because when it comes down to bronzers, I don't buy a lot of bronzers. But I think I'm going to toss all these old ones, maybe buy me 2 new ones. Which 2 should I purchase? Y'all tell me. But anyway, now I do have a couple of newer ones, but this is glowish. Huda don't make this anymore either. And then I have the NYX bronzers. So I'm going to use one of my old ones. It's an OG. I'll be right back. So I think I'm going to use, for old time's sake, a little Beach Betty. Let's get Beach Betty out, honey. Get that Beach Betty. Okay. See, this is why I loved her. Let's bring this forehead down just a little bit. Let's try to define this chin. Let's get rid of some of that. Make it look like you got a chin instead of two, you know? And I love how everybody now stamps their colors on. Stamps. Okay, so now let's go back to this YSL that we have got to use. Let's first talk about the beauty of this. See, I'm not trying to spend this kind of money all the time, but things like this will have you going, maybe I need to spend some money. So we're going to go with the highlighter, and I think I'm going to use, let's see. Oh, these are like super kind of glittery. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. This one has a little more glitter in it. Yeah, it's got a little more glitter. It's not my style. So what I'm going to do is just zhuzh up a little bit. And so what I like to do now is put on my highlighter and my bronzer. And then I go over to bring them together. I don't know, how am I looking today? Let's see. Bring it together. I use my blush. So, baby, if I don't clean some brushes soon. So I think I'm gonna go. I want to do this one. Let's go for it. I think I'm gonna go really light. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Ooh, she got some color, y'all. You got here. You see, I'm only doing like one. So don't be very mindful, because it does build up, but it builds up quick. And I don't do the apples because I'm too old to be pushing my face down. We are trying to pull it up. So let's pull her up. Oh, I like it though. Oh, I do like her though. She cute. She cute. Okay. Okay. What the hell do I have on this one? Oh, I gotta clean my brushes now. I'm gonna clean some brushes. Okay. So I'm gonna put on some lashes, and we're gonna put on some lipstick, and we're gonna call it a day. All right, I'm back. I did a couple of things. Put my lashes on, and then I did my inner corners, so they're nice and got a little brightness, cuteness. And now let's pick out some lipstick and do this hair, because this hair needs some help. Okay, so we're gonna go with a mauve nude. I'm gonna do a lip liner because I never do. All right, so this is Juvia's Place Lush. I don't know if this is gonna work. All right. Yeah. All right, so this is Juvia's Place Lush with Milani's Secret. one of their mattes. Okay. And then we're going to zhuzh her up with a little gloss. My favorites that I cannot get anymore. This is Dose of Colors Messy One. Okay. The look is done. The look is done. Hair's a little fluffed out. Still a little, my hair is really flat right now. But that's okay. We're going to work with it. Time to film. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Time to film.